You know what it is. You know what it is. We got another Diddy stimulus. We got another Diddy stimulus. See when Cassie done open. Sit back, enjoy the ride. Y'all might not understand where I'm going with this, but I'm just showing you how the same way they did the war on drugs, how they attacked us, the same way they got the guns flooding our neighborhoods in 2024, you know, killing each other by making them accessible, is the same way they got the Diddy stimulus. Sit back, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let's get this thing popping. We're going to do this thing right. All right? All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm getting ready to sit here and take you on a ride. The Dream, R&B star and Beyonce songwriter, is accused of the R charge. He got a Diddy charge. These females is going to come out the woodwork on you soft, simple-minded R&B rap that don't understand what time it is because they're using the Europeans' laws against you from what happens in the urban community. Not saying that what Dream did happens in the urban community, but you already know how females come. They know what they want. They give you what they feel you want. You understand? To get what they want. That's called bartering. Fair exchange is no robbery. But then they add all this tied up, thrown in the closet, and all this stuff going on. So now, you rat bastards, I just gave you content to criticize me about. Let's get this thing popping, right? Songwriter and producer, Darius, the Dream Gestel Demont, right? I might be saying his name wrong, but me a Jamaican, so me get away with certain blood clot things. All right. Now, a long-time hit maker and collaborator of the artists, including, right? These are the artists that he wrote songs for, collaborated with. Beyonce and Rihanna was accused Tuesday of the R charge. Physical assault and psychological manipulation by a former protege. Pay attention. Now, the woman, Shanez Mongro, 33, filed a suit in a Los Angeles district court against the Dream, as well as the record label Epic Records that he signed with, and a company co-owned by Gestel Demont, meaning the Dream, called Contra Paris LLC. In the suit, right? Minaj alleges that when she was 23 years old in 2014, she was working in the United States on an international visa from the Netherlands that Dream allegedly promised to be able to extend if she worked with him, right? So let's get this right. Let's pay attention, right? Now, with aspirations of making it in the industry as a songwriter, right? She states that associates of the Dream reached out to her via social media and invited her to join his musical partner, Tricky Stewart, in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, the Dream made extravagant promises to help jumpstart her music career, telling her he'll make her the next Beyonce. So you already know she wanted to be the next Beyonce. You already know how we do. You know what I mean? Said he would make her the next Beyonce or Rihanna. Now, instead, she alleges he awed her, strangled her, and psychologically manipulated her, including allegedly making a video of a sexual encounter and threatening to show it to other people if she didn't conform to his will and his ways. Pay attention. Representatives of the Dream and Epic Records did not immediately return NPR's request for comment but a statement was provided to the New York Times denying the accusations, which they're going to do it anyway. That's why I understand why they deny these accusations and then they give a statement. Yo, listen, man, because y'all don't want to listen. You got Diddy running crazy, stupid, don't know what is going on. Stop denying stuff that you know is potentially true. All right, let's get that straight. Minaj, it's Monroe, my bad. Monroe, who was born and began her career in the Netherlands, has used the professional name Shani Monroe, right? Alleges that an associate of the Dream first reached out to her in late 2014 after learning about her from Instagram and made arrangements for her to meet the Dream in Atlanta in January 2015. All the time, the Dream and his creative partner, Christopher Tricky Stewart, had already became well-known producers and songwriters whose collaborations include Beyonce, Rihanna, Britney Spears, Mariah Carey, and Justin Bieber, just to name a few. In all, the Dream has won 8 Grammy Awards and earned 21 nominations. All right, Monroe alleges that the Dream almost immediately began pursuing her for sex after meeting her, saying that sex with him was part of the process. So now, let's get this straight. Let's ride. So the Dream told Shorty, right? Let me analyze this from a street point of view. The Dream told Shorty, yo, I'm gonna help you in your career, but you gotta give me some sex, right? That's a part of the process. So obviously, she agreed. They come to America, and this is what's going on. At the time, the Dream and his creative partner, Tricky Stewart, had allegedly became well-known producers and songwriters whose collaborations, like I said, included Beyonce, Rihanna, Britney Spears, Mariah Carey, and Justin Timberlake. Now, Minaj, right? She said that he immediately started pursuing her. Within days of their first meeting, she alleges in the suit, he locked her in a dark room at a house with a recording studio where he would only stop, aggressively having sex with her once she said she loved him. All this is because she's saying that he was supposed to say that she loved him, right? Over the course of several following months, the suit alleges the Dream led her into an abusive, violent, and manipulative relationship filled with physical assaults, right? Now, filled with physical assaults. Let's get this right? Because you rat bastards look for anything to jump on, right? Filled with physical assaults, violent sex encounters, and horrific psychological manipulation. I want to hear how she breaks down this psychological manipulation. Y'all want to hear about it? Put it in the comments. We can't really get to that. According to Monroe, the Dream frequently forced her into violent sex, controlled all aspects of her life in the United States, tracking her location and texting her at all hours, right, to check on her whereabouts. Now, let's play devil's advocate. Young lady, you come all the way from the Netherlands, you're in the United States, homie give you a phone, and he put a tracking device to know where you at to make sure you safe. But now it seems like you're saying the tracking device was to track you for whatever negative reasons. Stop it. My children and grandchildren has tracking devices on their phone. That's not for me to do them no harm. So we're not going to go with that one. Now, he allegedly forced her to drink corpusculars, meaning a lot, right? A lot of amounts of alcohol, strangled her, doing violent sex at that, to the point of losing consciousness and refused to wear a condom during their intercourse. So you wanted him to wear a condom, so that means that you had a conversation that it was sexual. Let's play this right. See, if I was a lawyer, this is where I break this down. He refused to use a condom. So you say you can hit it, but you need to use a condom. He didn't do it, so you're saying he violated. Got you. When he said he violated, you could close your legs and said stop. But that's where we at, right? That he refused to wear a condom during intercourse. To the later accusation, Monroe stated that she was forced to hide her birth control pills. Now, how were you forced to hide your birth control pills, or you chose to hide your birth control pills because you figured that you might get if you did it without the birth control pills? But I want somebody to tell me how she could justify saying she was forced to do something that she was allowed to do, which was hide it. I'm not defending her. I know it might sound like that to you rat bastards and flip-flop wearing and public trolls that look for anything to go at, but stop it. She also alleges that on one occasion he awed her in the back of a van. So you saying okay, how many females get with a dude, you and him chilling, whatever? Let's say he brings you to another country and you already having sex with him, but you tell him that you want to wear condom. He says no, and now you said he forced you to have sex in the back of a van. Just listen how this sounds. Monroe's suit cites, right? And I'm not defending her. I know it might sound like it. That's why I'm even speaking on it, right? Monroe's suit cites California's Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act, which allows people to file suits on sexual assault accusations even if the statute of limitations has expired on the alleged incident. Same thing like the New York joint. You know how it is. They write things as In a written statement sent to NPR on Tuesday by one of her attorneys, Douglas Wigdor, Monroe said, choosing to speak out about the traumatic the trauma I survived has been one of the most difficult decisions of my life. But I needed the bag. That, let's add that in there, But ultimately, what Dream did to me made it impossible to live the life I envisioned for myself and pursue my goals as a singer and songwriter, but coming to the Netherlands to have sex to get a career. Stop it. You all the way to the Netherlands. You come to the great country of the United States. A black man brings you, a white man brings you, a Chinese, yellow, green, purple, whatever man brings you. You don't think that he intend to have something, with you? I don't know, I'm just asking. Ultimately, my silence became too painful, and I realized that I need to tell my story to heal, and I need the bag. Let's get this right. I hope that doing so will also help others prevent future horrific abuse and help you get the bag. Let's not forget the bag, ladies. Stop this, that it's not about the bag. If it's not about the bag, right, this is what y'all do. If you're not challenging and going at these men for these SAR charges, donate all the funds you get to other victims of SAR. Put it in the comments. Do y'all agree with me or disagree with me? Everybody's saying, I'm doing it because I want to help the others to be able to feel comfortable and come out and come clean. I respect that. But if that's the reason, donate the funds to them and stop the games. All right? Now, this is the attorney's statement. This is yet another horrific example of how men in the music industry use their power and influence to manipulate and harm others, says Monroe's attorney, Douglas H. Wigdor, right? And Meredith Fayettall, they're from England, partners of Wigforce LLP. Not disrespecting Wilforce LLP, I'm just pointing out what I see here as an American from the street. So this is strictly my opinion. This is not facts, but this is how I see it. So I'm just reading through this to let y'all know, right? Which, by the way, also represented Cassie Ventura in the $30 million suit against Sean Diddy Combs in November. Now, everybody ran to Blackburn, right? Let's ride. Everybody ran to Blackburn, you know, the regular black people. But the people that got the money, you know what I mean? This company picked them up. Not disrespecting Wig 4 LLC, but I'm just saying it's just ironic that now they got a big bag. They said 30 million because that's what she asked for, but I heard she settled for over 100 million. Yet to be disclosed. But now, here they go looking for somebody else to go get another 30 million or 100 million. You know what I mean? Now, Dream, right? Like Sean Combs did with Miss Ventura and others, this is what the attorney said, use this standing as a prominent recording artist, use his standing as a prominent recording artist and producer to subject Miss Monroe to vicious physical, psychological, and abuse. Listen to this. See how they intertwine in Cassie in this so they can get the Cassie stimulus? That's what the females call it. You females, you call this when you go at them the Cassie stimulus, and us men will call it the Diddy stimulus. So this is how Cassie got her stimulus, and this is how Diddy gave up the stimulus. Now, while she did, right, listen, while she will never fully recover from what he and those who supported, right, or supported him did to her, her willingness to speak out now is evidence of her extraordinary strength, right? We are honored to represent her. Let's not forget, Wigfall, to get the bag. Stop acting like you're doing this out the kindness of your heart to uncover these American music artists. Stop it. You know? Now, Monroe is seeking compensatory damages connected to lost income for her experience, a monetary judgment for her emotional distress, punitive and exemplary damages, and legal related fees. You see that? Legal related fees. In other words, she want Dream to pay for the lawyers, you know, as well, so she don't have to take it out of hers. Now, the Dream statement, right? This is what the Dream said. In a statement to the New York Times, the Dream denied, right, accusation. These claims are untrue and defamatory. He said, I oppose all forms of harassment and have always strived to help people realize their career goals. As someone committed to making a positive impact on my fellow artists and the world at large, I am deeply offended and saddened by these accusations. You hear this? That's what these European school-bred lawyers tell, you know, my brothers. Instead of them reaching out to me saying, Unique, make audio, I got this situation, how do I handle it? Won't you be my publicist, whatever? Instead, they trust these Europeans that study and evaluate people like Unique Maker Audio in order to know how to move forward, but they're getting the bag because they have white faces, and Unique Maker Audio got a black face and he's from the hood. But they studied Unique Maker Audio with the black face from the hood to know how to deal with these type of crises. And then they go to our brothers and sisters and say, hey, I could solve your problems. But they don't tell them, I studied Unique Maker Audio. So I know what Unique Maker Audio would do in this circumstance. So why give your money to Unique Maker Audio, Dream? I'm telling all you fake flip-flop winning in public rappers out there with the East St. Laurent and Louis Vuitton slippers, stop it. My number is on the screen, 917-680-9091. I'm not going to charge you the millions that these Europeans charge you because I'm a reasonable black man. Don't I sound like a car salesman? I'm selling my services because you simple-minded rappers and R&B stars, y'all just don't get it. You think if they're white, they can help. But they're studying us to know how to give you the opinion that you need. Now, the Dream. This young lady said you locked in the closet, you did all this crazy stuff to her, Sounds a lot like the Cassie and Diddy joint. Then she had the same lawyer as Cassie and Diddy. So I wonder if this story was put together the same. Not saying it's not true to degrade Miss Monroe's claims, but I'm just saying these same lawyers, you're going to see their names come up a lot because they've manipulated our people to believe that they know how to deal with this situation when they deal with situations that we went through in the hood to study us to know how to give the response. But instead of you coming to us, you say that we're black. He's a criminal. He did 26 years in federal prison. He's a kingpin, my nigga. Yes, I said my nigga, but let me apologize for that because I've been hearing people say they don't like when I say my nigga. So my people, you know, you turn against your own for the European because the European has manipulated this in such a way that you feel that it's your civic duty to say that our brothers deserve to go to prison. But when their brothers do the same thing of white complexion, they say they need rehabilitation. Let's ride for a minute. I'm gonna give you bastards, a freebie. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you bastards a freebie. But I'm talking directly to my loyal subscribers and followers. You're not bastards, just the ones that come here looking for you need to slip up so they can grab something to run with and be the rat bastards that they are. Check. When we had a heroin addiction problem in the United States in the 70s with the Vietnam War veterans coming back, right? They said, we need to do something. So they went to Rockefeller and they created a law to make mandatory minimum that you get caught with crack cocaine in New York, you get 15 years off the rip. And they did everything they could to revamp our issues and addictions into prison time. But then now, as I'm sitting back in prison doing my 26 years, I'm in 88 Colorado Supermax, where El Chapo was at in the mid-90s, and I see that they got a new drug called methamphetamines, and, you know, of course, they had the old drug heroin in these white suburban neighborhoods. Now they said they have a problem. We must give them rehabilitation for this heroin addiction and fentanyl addiction. But when it was our brothers coming back, and sisters, well, no sisters really, but when it was our brothers coming back from Vietnam, the first thing they said, lock their black asses up and throw away the key. Now that it's their children going through these same addictions that our brothers did coming home from the Vietnam War, fighting for this country, sitting on the streets of America with nothing, dirty clothes, one outfit to their wardrobe, and sleeping on the filthy streets, defecating on the streets, urinating on the streets. Their solution to that was to lock them up and throw away the key. But now, while it's our, should I say their people, let's take one of Donald Trump's line. Let's make America great again. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I love Donald Trump. Y'all can hate me if you want. I love Donald Trump. I said it. I'm wearing blue. They represent red. I don't care what color. I represent Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump because they stand on his word. Get with the bandwagon or get off the boat. Don't let when the man get in president, in the seat of being a president, then you run in and say, I want you to do this because I'm an American citizen. Well, if you're an American citizen, you wouldn't have bashed him in the manner that you did. You could have disagreed with him, but you bash him and then you say, help me, you're my president. No, Donald Trump changed the standard of that, where they used to play the game like they was with for both sides, but we know red is for red and blue is for blue. Donald Trump stands on his word. I love Donald Trump. Rat bastards, hate me all you want. You know what I mean? But that's where we at, right? Now, Nah, I don't have a meeting at 1:30, so I'm gonna ride for a minute. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ride for a minute. So let me get to this. So now that it's and I'm smacking it hard, the white people, that has this heroin and fentanyl addiction, that's terrorizing the United States, and it's a sad day in the United States, and I pray for all our people that's, addicted to any type of narcotics, including fentanyl, right, and heroin. But now they say they need rehabilitation. So I just got a question, and y'all put in the comments, why didn't they say that our people needed rehabilitation? Just a question. When it happened to the white community, they need rehabilitation. When it happened in the black community, lock their black ass up and throw away the key. I don't know. I'm just asking a question, so y'all put it in the comments, right? So that's how this thing goes. So where do we really go from here? I say we as a people, right? When we go to prison, let's ride. When we go to prison, right? Let's take FBG Jock and his alleged killers, right? Even though they was convicted, I'm still gonna say alleged because they still our brothers, that had issues. They killed each other for living a block apart, a building apart, or whatever. And that's why they spend the rest of their lives in jail. Now that they go to prison and they send them all the way out west, right? Now, those same brothers that's in jail for killing each other, for living a building apart, a block apart, however you want to put it, you rat bastards, correct me, you know what I mean? Now, they're sleeping in a 4x8 cell together, carrying knives to defend each other, the very ones that you was killing that you considered as your ops. But no one is here to tell you this. So you run wild and you kill each other, you go to jail to make him your brother. If this don't deserve a cash app, follow me on Instagram at Unique Make Audio on the screen. If this don't deserve a cash app, hit the icon and it must say my account was created in 2020. Any other year, that's not me. That's the rat bastards and trolls. Now, so you understand, they kill each other on the street for living in the next building, for living on the next block, then they go to jail to live in a 4x8 cell together and defend each other together. And then they say that, and it might be true, but I don't know if it's true, but they say the dream allegedly psychologically manipulated this young lady, one girl. You don't think the government psychologically manipulated our people to believe that each other that live a building apart as ops because they never came in and taught us any better when they was in charge of the schools? When they in charge of the media, they in charge of what goes in the media, but they allow us as a people to put up there the drill music, the rap music, and I'm definitely not disrespecting or going against the drill or rap music because it's just our children's creative artistic abilities. But they done manipulate, they psychologically manipulated us to believe that the lyrics in these songs is what's causing these actions. I remember when it first started. Let's ride. I remember when that manipulation first started when a dude in Texas got caught for shooting a police officer. Rest in peace to that officer. Now, when he shot that police officer, he said he did it because he was listening to Tupac revolutionary songs. And they ran with that. But it didn't stick. They locked his black ass up. But here it is, 30 years later, they said, damn, that Niagara had a point. We could put the music out. We could flood the airwaves with it. We could flood the videos with it so that we will be able to only put in the minorities' minds violence and disrespect towards women and make it the norm. And then we could backtrack and lock their black ass up for it and take their millions. Welcome to the new America, Diddy, the dream. And I think I did somebody else the other day that got a sex 8 charge. It's the new America, man. Y'all don't want to listen to me. You want to give your money to these Europeans. I know what is going on because I had 26 years to sit in federal prison and study this. So if y'all comfortable with the psychological manipulation, continue to do you. If you want to know the real, my joint is on the screen. My phone number is 917-680-9091. Leave a voicemail. I respond to them first and then leave a text if I don't answer. And if I'm not busy or in the battlefield, I will answer. Again, the number is on the screen. 917-680-9091. I'm getting ready to start doing my videos again. I was a little disappointed, fell back. You see, right now I'm living in a nice private house. I'm getting my lawn cut. That noise you hear in the background, that's the lawnmower out my window. So if you rat bastards say, oh, the volume is messed up because I hear a noise in the back, that's the lawnmower, my brother. All right? I don't have to depend on the state or the government, to cut the lawn in front of the building, And it's not to brag, not to show off, but just letting you know, because I know the rat bastards quick to say, oh, I hear noise in the background, this volume is bad. Man, go choke on something. But anyway, right. So I'm about to tap out. Like this video, subscribe to this video, and share this video. You got that? Now, let me give myself a round of applause. I just gave y'all some jewels. All right, thank you for that round of applause, y'all. It's well-deserved. Cop the book of Roaring Harlem at roaringharlem.com. Do what you need to do. Listen to my damn lawnmower. Hate all you want. Know that a nigga living good. After living in a 4x8 cell, but I knew that my brother wasn't my enemy, but our children that we left behind, that's now adults, don't understand that your neighbor is not your enemy. But they allowed the psychological manipulation, as this young lady Monroe said about the dream, to manipulate our children we left behind because we wasn't here, to believe that the reason for these actions is because of the music that's now making a bag. Look what they're doing to, what's his boy, NBA Youngboy. They try to give him 60-something years for getting high, for figuring out how to support his addiction, his alleged addiction. But I've been on here long enough, long now, let me go, let me go bring my maintenance man some iced tea. I mean, or some lemonade like they do on the movies, you rat bastards. All right. You put in the dry if you want. I just think.
Is that one you here?
Yeah, no.
Okay, thank you.
I'll let it finish before I start.
Oh.
Cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. What?
can of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.